We live in West, Central, South Anaheim, and yes, Anaheim Hills. And we are here to say that the City Council should mirror all of our communities. Every neighborhood should have a voice at City Hall, period. As we've all seen, what we've all seen in Anaheim over the past 10 days is not happening in a vacuum. It doesn't come out of the blue. The two officer-involved shootings from last week were the latest in a series. These incidents are not isolated to one neighborhood. Last week, it was Anna Drive and Gwinnett Lane. A few months ago, it was Ponderosa Park, and there are more. And there are at least a dozen other neighborhoods facing similar challenges of violence and working poverty in Anaheim. And the current crisis represents and highlights the city leadership's failure to address the needs and priorities of many Anaheim neighborhoods, including safety from violence of all kinds, community resources, and community-based economic development. In the coming weeks and months, the city will need to take a good hard look at reforms such as an independent police commission, community policing, and many more. We're not talking about those here today because we believe that reforms like these cannot succeed without representative democracy in Anaheim. Currently, the mayor and 3 out of 4 council members live in Anaheim Hills, a relatively affluent neighborhood with just 16% of the city's total population. Latinos make up more than half of Anaheim residents and a third of the electorate, yet there are no Latinos on city council. Last month, a group of community leaders represented by the ACLU sued the city of Anaheim under the California Voting Rights Act. The lawsuit will require the city to adopt district-based elections instead of the current at-large system that dilutes the voices of Latino residents as well as the voices of neighborhoods throughout the city. Our coalition is here today with a simple message. Anaheim needs at least 8 council districts to truly represent our diverse population. Our community needs a fair process, an inclusive process for drawing the district lines, and the city can and should act. The city can and should act immediately to settle the existing lawsuit based on these principles and move us all forward towards healing. So with that, I'm going to introduce a series of speakers who are here with us today.